Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to debunk some of the top DIY branding and design myths that you may believe and that are probably holding you back from taking the plunge and creating a DIY brand and graphics that make you look like the professional that you are. If you're new here, welcome. I am so glad to have you. My name is Kristin. I'm from applecartlane.com, where I teach you how to DIY your own brand and graphics so that you can look and feel professional online. When you are getting started in growing your business online, it can be incredibly overwhelming. I know because I have been there myself. When I think back to the first year of being in business, there were so many things to learn and rules to follow and marketing techniques to try. It was crazy. I'm sure you can agree with me on that because you're probably an entrepreneur yourself. I am completely obsessed with all things branding and graphic design because I know just how powerful those two things can be when growing your business. So whether you're just getting started in a business or you've been in business for some time and you're finally realizing that your brand and graphics could use a little makeover, I'm sure there are some things that are holding you back about the whole DIY branding and design process. So in this video, I am going to debunk some of the most common myths about DIY branding and design so you can have the confidence that you need to move forward. Myth number 1. You are not creative enough to DIY your own brand and create professional looking graphics. I hear this one all of the time, and it is simply not true. If you have it in you to spin up a business, then no doubt you have what it takes to create a DIY brand that actually looks really good and is completely unique to your business, and all of the marketing, graphics, and visual branding collateral that you need to market yourself online. That's just how us entrepreneurs are. We have an idea and we are dead set on bringing it to life. So you might think that you're not creative enough or that you don't have that magical eye for design, but chances are you just don't know what it is that you're looking for. I totally believe that creativity is something that we all have within us, and I know that you have some magical ideas that you want to share with the world. And with a little bit of guidance and a solid step-by-step process, you absolutely can turn those ideas into something visual. You just need to understand how to make it happen. Myth number 2. You need to hire an expensive graphic designer. While hiring a professional designer to create your brand for you is totally an option, it's going to be the most expensive route that you can take. And if you're just getting started in business, you likely don't have a couple $1,000s just sitting around burning a hole in your pocket. You could always hire a cheap designer, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. You get what you pay for. The good news is that you have it in you to create a DIY brand and professional looking graphics to share your message with the world. I've created a step-by-step process, and there are all kinds of tools and resources that you can use to tackle this task yourself and with total confidence. Not only can the process be incredibly fun, but I promise that you are going to feel such clarity and connection with your business on an entirely new level. And when you take the DIY route, you are going to have the skills and knowledge that you need to create just about any graphic or piece of visual content that you're going to need to grow and market your business. Myth number 3. I can get by with just a logo. I totally get it. A fancy logo can make your business finally feel like it's something real. And it's usually one of the first priorities when it comes to anything visual for your business. But you must understand that a logo is just a tiny little piece of the whole visual branding pie. So once you have a logo, what in the heck are you going to do with it? Sure, you can add it to your website and plaster it on your graphics, but a logo is just a tiny little piece of all of the elements that you need to create a consistent look and feel across all of your graphics so that your viewers can begin to recognize and trust you and your offers. Your visual brand is made up of a set of design elements that, when combined, make you and your brand completely unique and different than anything else out there. It attracts just the right people and carries your message out into the world in a professional and clear way. Your visual brand image should get people interested in your business and curious as to who you are and what you have to offer. And just having a logo is not going to make that easy to achieve. The real magic is going to happen when you combine strategically and intentionally chosen elements to visually represent you and your business online. Myth number 4, you need an art or design degree or background to DIY your brand and graphics. So my graphic designer friends are probably going to cringe just a little bit when I say this, but you do not need a degree in graphic design or some fancy art background to create a DIY brand and graphics that actually get your message across and encourage your viewers to trust you. It may be helpful, but it is totally not necessary. And because you know your business best, I totally believe that you are 100% the best person for the job. Think about this. When you were just a little child, you didn't know all of the letters of the alphabet, right? But over time, your parents and your teachers were able to teach you all 26 of them, most likely with some kind of cute little song. And you learned them, and you've memorized them, and you will never forget the ABCs, right? So branding and design are not much different. When you understand the basics of the entire process, it is absolutely something that you can learn and apply to your own business, especially when you have a step-by-step framework to follow and a designer friend to guide you on your journey. Right, so myth number 5, this is a big one. I'm sure you all can relate to this. So myth number 5 is that you just simply don't have time to go through the DIY branding process and learn some basic graphic design skills. So I'm gonna be completely honest with you. When branding your business, you cannot just snap your fingers and expect it to happen within a couple of hours. It is a process of discovery and inspiration and putting all of the elements together to create a unique visual brand that is totally authentic to you and your business. But here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize is that once you spend this time up front making these very important visual brand decisions, you are going to save incredible amounts of time down the road anytime that it's time to create new graphics or marketing collateral to market your business. So say goodbye to hours wasted in Canva fiddling around with your graphics until something looks just right, which it never does it? So while it might seem like quite a big time investment up front, you are going to be making this time back over and over and over again for the life of your business. All right, we're on to the last myth, and that is that once you create your brand, it is set in stone forever. And let me tell you, this could not be farther from the truth. And I know that choosing fonts and choosing colors and choosing imagery and design styles can be like a huge commitment, because what if you don't like it? Or what if you need to change it later? I want you to understand that your visual brand is a living and growing thing, and you can absolutely expect it to shift and evolve as your business grows. So none of these decisions are necessarily concrete. They don't need to be the same forever. But I will tell you one thing. If you go through the visual branding process the right way, strategizing and discovering all of your unique superpowers and getting inspired by existing visuals that are out there, when it comes time to put your visual branding together and make those very important decisions, you are going to be so much more confident with these decisions because you've actually put in the time to get crystal clear about who you are and who you want to serve. So I hope the breakdown of these myths and me sharing the actual real truth about them has given you some clarity that you need to take the next step in your business. You can take the DIY route, which is the most fun and most affordable option. And it's going to give you the confidence to take charge and amplify every single business growing task that you do for your business. The end result is an affordable brand and your ability to create consistent and professional looking graphics to market your business. You are going to feel confident, empowered, and unstoppable, and I can assure you it is next level you. For a step-by-step to DIYing your brand and graphics, you're going to want to grab my brand and design roadmap, where I'm going to give you a peek into my 4-step system to creating a DIY brand that you love to share and graphics that attract your ideal audience and convert. I will link it right below this video, and I cannot wait to see what you create. Bye!